What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Welcome to another exciting, educational, hopefully valuable episode of Chevalier. We are here to help men and women find happy and healthy relationships. And it don't matter whether you're black, white, Asian, Hispanic, Puerto Rican, South American, or even the penguins in Antarctica. Because at the end of the day, everybody's looking for love. Everybody wants to be appreciated who are seeking relationships. I don't think anyone dates for the purpose of getting into a relationship only to get their feelings hurt or for things to be abusive or go down here really quick. So for the last year, I've spent more than enough time. Well, not more than enough. I think I spent enough because I do value the time that I've had to help people find happy and healthy relationships. I do value the time that I have spent being able to help men and women find love, but build that foundation. And the number one thing that that these videos have done is to help build that foundation. Because my thing is, how can I honestly give sincere debates about happy and healthy relationships and not take the time to explain where my perception is? At the end of the day, the only way I'm going to help people find happy and healthy relationships is by putting myself out there and letting them know what men are looking for. Most women have no clue who men are. And so there's always this notion of I'm looking for a good man that's going to love and appreciate me. I'm looking for this man that's going to spoil me. I'm looking for this man that's going to give me everything. But so often, I think these women tend to forget that these men have wants too. That these men want to be appreciated. They want to be loved. That there are things that matter to them. And so my thing is that I don't even talk about the gender war. The gender war is over. I tend to focus on what I can do to bring men and women closer together. So for the last year, I spent a lot of time just talking about what men and women need from each other. What men and women can do better to bring things closer together. And so I think this new format of interviews and debates is going to be great because I think when men and women can have happy and healthy debates, you can better understand what you need from the women you're looking for, and women can better have understandings of what they need from the men they are looking for. Because at the end of the day, everybody's different as far as what they're looking for, but I think the ideology is the same. So if you interview 20 women and they all say they want men that wear blue shirts, is it to say that most women like men that wear blue shirts? No. But it gives you an idea that blue shirts might just help you. So I wanted to have this video to talk about the change in formats. I've been working on it for a month. I want to present something that's amazing, that's edited, that's um, worth the content. But I didn't want people to think that I just fell off because I got a few messages from people like, oh man, where you been, bro? Thought you disappeared. Like, no, I haven't. I just uh, been trying to um, fully put together this phase two because that's what this is for me. This is phase two. Phase one was it's like I have a master's degree, right? So one thing you learn between a bachelor's and a master's is a bachelor's is teaching you the information, and then the master's is where you apply it. To me, that's what this is. The first video was informing you. This is what men are. This is what men go through. Men, this is the process to actually put yourself out there and to meet women. And to me, now I'm at a point where it's like, now that I got the information stage out of the way, that was stage one. I spent the whole year going over those aspects. Year two is now let's apply those aspects. Now that we've had those conversations, now let's sit down with women and see how what I've talked about over the last year, how it applies to what I'm trying to do now. And I think that because I speak for so many men, it gives me an opportunity to put myself out there and say, hey, guys, this is what women are saying. This is how women feel. Better help you gain an approach on the type of woman you're looking for. So I might not post on YouTube for the rest of the month. If I don't, it's not because I disappeared and I fell off the planet. It's because I'm doing interviews, I'm editing, trying to figure out how I can put this together so I can help men and women find happy and healthy relationships. I would say if I had to give a topic of today, as somebody asked me earlier today, I would say it's Me Too. Like I said, just what I was talking about earlier. Men and women deserve the same thing. Bring to the table what you're looking for. It's like going to a potluck. Everybody want to eat. Everybody got to bring some food. So, relationship is a potluck. Everybody want to eat. He gonna bring the wine. She gonna bring the food. He gonna bring the setup. He gonna bring the music. You know what I'm saying? He gonna bring the women. But at the end of the day, everybody benefits. Everybody benefits. So to me, a relationship works the same. Everybody brings a little something to the table. But at the end of the day, when you do, we all benefit. Why? Because one way or the other, we're feeding off of each other. And to me, that's how relationships work. A man goes out to earn the lion's share of his household because he wants to come home to a woman who wants to be loved and appreciated. In so many cases, these women want to come home to a household where they don't have to pay significant bills because the lifestyle that having two incomes provide allows you to live a happier life. That's why people say, oh, women, houses are expensive. They're not expensive when you're doing it with two incomes. It's expensive when you're doing it by yourself. But then again, houses and cars were not meant, on a certain level, were not meant to be purchased by single people. Because the idea is that, you're trying to build a family. Cars, yeah. But houses, no. Because houses are generally for people who want to have families. Not just saying here, just anywhere in the world. So, I really appreciate the views because it's getting the message out there about happy and healthy relationships and helping people find love. So, guys, as always, thank you so much. Till next time, peace. We gone. Let's see. Somebody was okay. Somebody was asking me about the last video I did about the $100 thing. The $100 is the most you should spend, not the least. The least, I always say, there really is no least because every date is different. But the most is $100. Don't break your wallet. Don't break your money to please someone else, and you don't even know if they like you. So the ideology isn't being cheap. The ideology isn't, hey, spend as less as possible. The ideology is being smart. You don't want to invest more than what you're going to get. It's like on the stock market. You wouldn't invest $200,000 in penny stocks. Why? Because they're penny stocks. But you would invest $200,000 if you had it to invest in IBM or UPS or Amazon, because those are companies that have made names for themselves. So my thing is, you put your money where your mouth is, but you invest wisely. That's the number one rule. It's like when you gamble. What they say, gamble responsibly. Because there's a silver line between the value of investing and going overboard. And too often people go overboard. So dates should be short, especially the first time you meet someone, especially if you meet them off the internet. Keep it short, keep it simple, keep it to the point. I think other than that, once you reach the third date, I think it's time you can come out the pockets a little bit, but save what you got. Don't go overboard. Don't do too much. Till next time, peace. We are gone.